Hey, what's going on, guys? My name is Tanner, and welcome to Crypto Bible. I do apologize if I'm not sounding like I'm too well. I'm not really feeling 100% today, but I wanted to give you guys a quick news update. There's a few big things happening at the moment, and there's something that I wanted to quickly speak about too. The first thing that I wanted to just kind of get across to you guys is that a man named John McAfee has sadly passed away. Now, for those of you that may not know who that is, this may remind you. I don't know whether or not you guys have ever used this before. McAfee Total Protection, you know, the antivirus that you used to download onto your computer. Well, the CEO of this has sadly passed away. And you may be wondering why. I'm speaking about that right now because, what's that got to do with crypto? However, he was quite heavily involved in crypto himself. And it's quite a sad story because we had some news yesterday come out that he's basically a guy who has been avoiding paying his taxes for a very long time, tax evasion, pretty dodgy stuff behind the scenes, and he's been running for a very, very long time. And the sad thing is that we actually had this article come out yesterday. John McAfee to be extradited to US from Spain. The eccentric entrepreneur was arrested in Spain last October. So again, this was just posted yesterday. Antivirus software mogul John McAfee was arrested in Spain last year on tax evasion charges. He's always denied the accusations. Spain's High Court has approved the extradition of bad boy tech entrepreneur John McAfee to the US, where he will face tax evasion charges, according to reports. McAfee, who was arrested in Spain last year, can still appeal against the extradition. Local media and agencies reported on Wednesday. So again, guys, you've got it here that they initially reported the details of McAfee's crypto promotion business in April 2019. McAfee sought up to 20% of the tokens issued in a variety of ICOs in exchange for his public endorsement, which would have made him millions of dollars. US authorities are now alleging that McAfee failed to pay taxes from 2014 to 2018 and that he routed income through cryptocurrency accounts in another person's name. So again, seems like he was rightly accused, rightly sentenced and everything else. But then obviously, the sad thing was a few hours after that headline comes out, we had this. John McAfee was found dead in a Spanish prison. So a Spanish court had today approved his extradition to the United States to face charges of tax evasion. And obviously, without even reading it too much, you'd probably understand that it was probably suicide. We don't know the exact stories at the moment yet, but, it's pretty sad to read this morning. Tech entrepreneur and antivirus software developer John McAfee was found dead today in his prison cell, according to a report from the Spanish newspaper. A statement from Spain's Justice Department confirmed the news and suggested a potential cause of death. Everything points it could be death by suicide. So yeah, it obviously probably was still a lot of investigation to go through, but we'll have to wait and see. But as you could see here, in March, McAfee was indicted. Sorry, guys, I'm still trying to get my head around everything at the moment. On separate charges of money laundering and fraud related to his dealings of cryptocurrency. U.S. attorneys accused McAfee of orchestrating a pump and dump scheme and using social media to illegally promote initial coin offerings. So yeah, he obviously found a way to make himself a lot of money by manipulating the cryptocurrency market, which we obviously see happen a lot nowadays by quite a few people. And, some people have even been comparing him to Elon Musk in a way, because is he manipulating the market for his own pleasure to make himself a lot of money? We don't know, but, we can't be making, accusations like that at the moment. However, I did find it pretty sad to see that, we had this pretty bad news this morning. And it's never a good thing to read about someone having to go through a lot. Now, look, I'm not saying the guy was innocent or anything, but, the story that this guy did have to go through is pretty crazy, isn't it? And the fact that these articles were literally just a few hours after each other, I found that absolutely crazy. How, you just saw that he was going to be charged in court or whatnot, and then next thing you know, the guy had and yeah, passed away, and probably from suicide. So yeah, not really great to see at the moment. Another thing that I wanted to show you guys, just to kind of end off the video, I thought I'd end it off just by showing you guys, the Bitcoin, just to see, where we are at the moment, see if there's anything coming out of it and what we could kind of expect. It's what we've got. So obviously we did initially have our bear trap from our Wyckoff accumulation. This was obviously just my opinion on what I believe it is anyway. And a lot of the time, guys, we always see that whenever a trend line breaks, we could come back down to retest it. And at this moment in time, I am kind of seeing that at the moment. As you can see here, we were trending down here. We obviously had this within our Wyckoff accumulation, and we had our spring. We've broken out of the trend, and it does seem like we are now trending above it. So where this was our resistance, we have kind of flipped it into support, and we've bounced above this area now quite a few times ever since we have bounced back from that big dip we had. So it's just a matter of waiting and seeing what's going to happen. But I thought I'd just keep you guys updated on that. But yeah, that is basically going to come to the end of the video, guys. Hopefully I will be streaming tonight, 6:45 again. It might be 6:30. I'll let you guys know on social media. So make sure you guys are all following the accounts there as well. All the links are in the description below. But otherwise, guys, please like the video, subscribe if you haven't already, and yeah, I will see you very soon.